The Perfect Fitness Ab Crunch. Bit of a tongue twister, but is it worth it? So in today's video, I'm looking at, is it actually worth your money to get that Perfect Fitness Ab Crunch? You know, because you want that six pack, or you're looking to use it for different exercises, because the product can actually be used for quite a few different exercises in your home workout. As a bonus, I'm even going to be showing you how I use the product. So I'm going to show you the different exercises that I can do, different variations that I've been using in my own home workout routine. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because building this channel up, it's definitely challenging, and all the support will be really great. Also turn your notifications on, so when the next video comes out, you'll be notified. So in today's video, I'm going to start with just the features of the product. So I'll start with the assembly, etc. And then I'll go through some pros, cons, and I'll summarize, is it worth it? Is it worth buying, or maybe stay away from it? So I bought this product in Big W, so it was $30. So already it's not very expensive, and I've owned it for about 6 months now. So it's been in my home workout arsenal during lockdown and everything like that, because home workouts are much more important nowadays. Let's start with assembling the Perfect Fitness Ab Crunch. It's pretty simple. The structure of it is a basic design, so it's not going to be too confusing when you're looking at the instructions. So you're pretty much just putting it together, you're screwing it in, and it shouldn't give you too much drama. However, there was one part that I say it's easy. This part was so frustrating. Let's just say you wouldn't want to be in the room when I was doing it. So where the mesh is, the actual, the metal parts are bent, and you need to put them together. And because they're not straight, they actually don't stay in, because there's like a force you need to hold it. And I found it really, really hard to place them together. And it took a while, and I had to use all my strength and then some. Let's just say I was sweating buckets. But once I got it in and I could screw it in, it was fine. It hasn't had any issues. Just that one bit was definitely frustrating. So yeah, it's pretty simple. Except that one bit. All right, now we've got the actual exercises. So we're gonna start with, it is called the Perfect Fitness Ab Crunch. So can it do the Perfect Fitness Ab Crunch? Now, when I was using it, I actually really liked it, because when I was doing the crunch, it wasn't putting pressure on my neck. So if I do crunches without the Perfect Fitness Ab Crunch, you can tend to, depending on your hand position, it can put a lot of pressure on your neck, and you feel like you're not controlling the range of motion. So easy example I can use is when you're using a pulley machine and you feel the tension through the whole time and you feel like you have control. It's kind of like doing your crunch on a pulley machine. You have that tension and you can really control the movement. I really like that. And you can do it with your feet down, you can do it with your feet up, you can do it through leg raises, so kind of like V-ups where you're both going, your head and your feet are coming up. And you know what, the Perfect Fitness Ab Crunch, if you want to do a crunch and you want to do it in style, almost like a first class crunch, I'm going to recommend it straight out. This is a really good machine. Okay, now push-ups. This is the first exercise that's not a crunch. Now let's see if the Perfect Fitness Ab Crunch holds up, and yeah, it does. So if you want a really good push-up, the Perfect Fitness Ab Crunch, it's perfect, gotta remember that. It's gonna give you a really good push-up. So if you want your feet down on the floor, it's gonna really help you. Now, the reason why I actually like it for push-ups is the range of motion. So because of the bars and the handles there, it imitates sort of like a parallel bar. So you can go further down than if you were doing it on the floor. Now, if you want to make it harder, you can also raise your feet, and that will imitate a normal push-up where you can actually go further down because of the extra range of motion. So push-ups, Perfect Fitness Ab Crunch, yeah, you can definitely do some good push-ups on this. Now we have dips. So we're really moving along here. Can the Perfect Fitness Ab Crunch do dips? And yeah, you can do dips on it. It's really good as well. So you're holding the bars. You'll start off with your feet on the ground. So depending on where you place your feet, that's gonna make it harder or easier when you're doing your dips. Now, if you can raise your feet and you can do dips like that. Basically, these bars are just going to imitate parallel bars, and that's pretty much all you need. So if you can really control that movement, you can definitely effectively do dips on the Perfect Fitness Ab Crunch. So yeah, I think that pretty much answers the question. Can it do dips? Yeah, it can. Now this is a bonus, but you can actually use it for leg raises as well. So because I probably said it about 10 times already, it imitates those parallel bars. You're gonna be in that dip position and you're just gonna simply raise your legs. You can raise your legs up, you can raise your legs out, but this is gonna give you another ab exercise other than the crunch. Who would have known, huh? That the Perfect Fitness Ab Crunch gives you another ab exercise that's not a crunch. And yeah, that's really good to know. So if you are able to do that, then you're just going to get more out of it. So another bonus for the Perfect Fitness Ab Crunch. Okay, so now we're at the pros and cons. I'm going to start with the pros because I probably mentioned quite a few of the pros throughout the video, but I just want to summarize it and just reaffirm those pros in this section. Now, first pro is cost. $30 Australian, it's not going to break your bank, and I think it's well worth to be a piece of equipment in your home workout arsenal. Now, second pro is it's durable. So I've had it for more than 6 months and it's still working. I haven't had to maintain anything. Nothing's broken. So there is a bit of longevity there. And yeah, it works. But I should actually say there is a 300-pound weight limit. Well, that's according to the box. And that's 136 kilos. So I'm 85 kilos. So if you are doing these kind of exercises, more so like dips, I would probably say dips, or you're trying to do leg raises and you're a bit heavier, I can't comment on how it will actually fare. So it's just something for you to keep in mind. But for me, it's worked fine. Now, the next one is the mesh. The mesh is actually very durable as well. So I'm happy with that because that mesh is what you'll be lying on when you're doing your crunches. So it's a key component of the actual piece of equipment. And that's lasted, no problems with tearing. It doesn't even smell. I've used it quite a bit, I can say that. I do use a towel over it, but yeah, it doesn't smell, which is good. And lastly, how could I forget? It actually allows you to do other workouts as well. So that's pretty much the whole point of this video. So it allows you to do your push-ups, your dips. I can do leg raises. I can do these weird body weight rows, but at least I can do something like that. So definitely quite a few pros there. And I think already the pros are making it definitely worth the purchase. Now the cons. Is there anything juicy? No, there's nothing really juicy. So one con I found was it can be a little bit bulky because you can't really fold it up. Depends on your word for bulky. If you're looking to fold it and put it into your pocket, yeah, it's really bulky. But yeah, it's fine. Like you'll just put it somewhere. It just depends on your room, really. The second con I found, actually this is a little bit more juicy, but it's not a major one. I found the bars started to bend, not bend, but they started to move a little bit. So they move from side to side. So if you're doing dips, you may feel a little bit of that movement. They're not out, and they're not like loose in the fact that they're gonna fall out, but there is a little bit of give in the bars. I've been working out quite a while with those and nothing's really changed. So if there is anything that happens or they break and I land smack on my bum, I'll definitely note that down and add that in. But so far, I wouldn't put that as a major con, but it's just something to be aware of. Okay, time to wrap up the video. And if you are still watching, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, is the Perfect Fitness Ab Crunch worth it? And 100% yes, it is worth it. It's going to allow you to do all those different exercises in your home workout routine. Also, it's going to help you do that perfect crunch in style, first class, all the way. Now, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please turn notifications on so you know when the next video comes out. Also, I've noticed that a lot of you are watching but you have not subscribing, please subscribe. It would really help the channel. I'm Peter from Health and Fitness Tech Reviews, and hopefully catch you in the next video. Thank you and bye.